What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK Pop, and I want to welcome you back to my video series where I'm sharing 120 of my favorite K-pop songs from 2015. We've already covered the first 20 songs in that list. Now it's time to talk about numbers 21 through 30. So let's get it started with Fiestar and their song You're Pitiful. And this song is probably one of, if we were going to have a fairly extensive list, a long list of favorite songs, this would definitely be at the top of my list. And, Fiestar, this song for them is a song that they went from their cute style to sexy, which is a conversion a lot of groups do and have done in the last year or so. And they absolutely nailed it with this one. The look and the sound of this entire song is absolutely fantastic. I love the song in general. And not to mention, it's got a catchy little bit in the song to the chorus that matches with some choreography. It's really, really awesome. Those two elements right there make this song really, really memorable. Coming up after that, we're going to talk about Super Junior D&E, which is of course, the subunit from Super Junior that debuted today, or this year, I should say, and their song Growing Pains. And, I don't specifically know what to say about the song really, other than that I just like it. And with any subgroup or solo that a K-pop group member has, I would like for them to be a bit different than what the group does in general, and this one is a bit different. It definitely has a unique sound to it. It's not strictly identifiable as Super Junior, but at the same time, it's pop and all that stuff, so it's not really that much different, but it definitely does sound unique. So that is really, really awesome. Since we're talking about something that's unique, let's talk about Haney and her song that she released earlier in the year, My Heart. And why I'm use the segue as unique is because for me, the way that her voice sounds is pretty unique to a lot of other people in K-pop, or I've just heard sing in general. It's really, really unique. I like the way it sounds, and this song is just a really, really awesome song. And whenever the song comes on, as I'm listening to my K-pop playlist, I have to sing along to this song every single time. It's a song that is just really, really, really easy to sing along to, and that is really, really awesome, and I absolutely love it. So we're following up Haney with the song Paradise Lost from the Brown Eyed Girls member Guyan. And is it really surprised that this would be on my list as favorite songs? It's probably going to be on a lot of people's favorite songs of the year list. And it's for a really, really good reason, because the song is fantastic, the music video is great as well, not to mention the fact that both of them have some really, really awesome symbolism and other hidden meanings and stuff inside of all that, which is a bit, I guess it's a bit, I don't specifically know what I was about to say there, but you don't really see that sort of depth and that in K-pop too often, which is really, really awesome. There's a lot of groups that did stuff like that this year, and this is one of those songs where the music video and the song itself, as far as the just general sound and message and story and stuff that I was telling, was actually pretty deep. Moving on, after that, we're going to talk about Red Velvet and their song Ice Cream Cake. This is the proper song that they released for their album, with the song Automatic being the more ballad sort of song, and supposedly, I guess it's supposed to be the velvet part of their name, as far as what red and velvet means separately, is what it's supposed to mean is whatever. The name Red Velvet has deeper meaning than just being like Red Velvet Cake or whatever. But Ice Cream Cake is a really, really fantastic song. Like I said, or like I've talked about all year, basically, SM Entertainment has just absolutely nailed it. They have, hit a home run after home run with every single group that they've released for the year, more or less. And Red Velvet's a group that just with every single release since their debut, they have gotten better and better and better, and just have been releasing stuff that's it's really, really great. Ice Cream Cake is not an exception. It's the first song that they released, or the first actual real release that they released with the new member in their group, which was an interesting and surprising addition, and it worked out. And the thing that Red Velvet brings with these sorts of songs, with these promotion songs, happiness, Ice Cream Cake, and then the most recent one being Dum Dum, is that the songs are just full of energy and they're just really, really fun to listen to. And for me personally, that's just a really kind of, that combination right there is really, really hard to get over. And for this song specifically, right, you got the, just in general, addicting sound to it. The chorus is, really, really addicting. And then the choreography that goes with it as well is also a bit memorable. So, Red Velvet and this, with this song and album have put out a really, really fantastic product. Cannot talk about it enough. Group that I, wish that I could have talked about more, but honestly didn't really last too long was CLC and their debut song Pepe. Now, when I say they didn't last too long, like, it was a good song. It was really, really fantastic. I really, really loved it. The big thing that this group did with their debut that a lot of other girl groups don't do when they debut is they didn't go with, the cute concept that generally, the girl groups come out with for the first couple of releases and they switch up to sexy. They just went straight into like, we're, adults and we're going to, dress like it and we're going to look like it. We're going to make music that sounds like it. We're not going to try and pander to, the people who like the cute sort of stuff. And I, appreciate that. I really, really do. The song is a really, really good debut. The album that the song is on is really, really fantastic. Overall as a debut, it's really, really solid, but it just wasn't like spectacular. It was really good. But it really ends up getting lost in a lot of the releases throughout the year naturally. This month, especially, since for me, in this group of songs, especially because there were a lot of, really, really fantastic songs that got released in, this time period that I'm covering in this video. Next up, as far as like fantastic songs is concerned, we're talking about Crayon Pop and their comeback song FM. And for my opinion, I got into Crayon Pop as a lot of people did, I'm sure, when they got popular, when they went viral. And listening to their older music, the music that they did before that, that's my favorite period of Crayon Pop music. Their viral song, and then whatever the one was that was after that, where they're just like old ladies, that was, they're fun songs, they're fun, they're silly. But the thing is, though, that the other songs sound more, as far as like listening to the song, it sounds more like actual music, whereas the last song that they released before FM, it's bringing the silly aspect of the video and their character into the song, and I think that kind of hurts the quality of the song in the release. I guess Chrome Entertainment or whoever found or decided or realized that wasn't really the thing, and then they went with FM, which still is Crayon Pop silly as far as the visuals and all that stuff and the personality of the music video goes. But if you listen to this song on your own, just the overall sound of it, not paying attention to the lyrics because I have no idea what they mean, it sounds like a legit song. It sounds like a really, really fantastic song. It doesn't sound, silly or cheesy or trying to just play on that sort of, thing that people like with Crayon Pop. So that's fantastic. That's why I love this song, because it basically goes back to what Crayon Pop had been doing before, which is the period of Crayon Pop that I like the most. Now, the group that I discovered just this year is FT Island with their song Pray. The entire album that this is on is fantastic, and this is I'm not going to say revolutionary because hasn't changed anything at all, but when I first listened to this and I was like, oh my god, this is a K-pop group, because they're from FNC Entertainment and they have K-pop rock groups has actually released a real legitimate heavy metal album into the Korean mainstream music, and it was fantastic. I absolutely loved it. And the metal music is my favorite. It is what I got started on in music, so listening to a pop group do that was really, really awesome. The other plus side, which is something I didn't know of before, is that they've been doing this sort of stuff in Japan for a very, very long time, and they're pretty successful in Japan. This is the first time that they've been able to actually, with this album, do kind of what they wanted to do in the Korean market as far as releasing music, and that's cool too. Hopefully they get some more creative freedom to do what they want as far as like their Korean releases are concerned, but who knows specifically. We got two more songs to talk about. And the second to last one is the song Only You from Miss A. And of course, from Miss A, you wouldn't expect anything other than a really, really solid song. And that's exactly what you get with this one. It's really, really good. For me personally, it's not really anything that's like super groundbreaking or crazy or just like wow amazing. But the thing is about this song though is, for me though, it just has stuck in my head, and for me it was a very memorable song. I've remembered this, and you know, from the point that it was released until the day that I'm recording this, I will remember this song for a very, very long time to come after this. And you know, no matter what the quality of the song is, when it's a song that someone can remember a year later, then that is, you know, really, really good. And you know, you couldn't really ask for anything more as far as a release. We're gonna cap it all off. We're gonna cap this video off with the final song from a solo singer called NCA and her song Cinderella Time. And you might not know who NCA is, you probably don't, but she's generally, in the last, since she debuted, she's done a lot of, you know, cute and like adorable looking music videos and songs and stuff like that. And they're generally pop songs. So that's cool. That kind of led me to believe that maybe she wasn't like, you know, particularly that fantastic or super awesome at singing, because it wasn't, you know, specifically put on show. This song puts her vocal abilities on show, and yeah, she can sing, and that's cool. I didn't specifically know that, but now I did, and that's really, really awesome. The song is cool. I like the song a lot. Hearing her actually sing for once is really, really awesome as well, so that's definitely why I enjoy that. So there you go. That is it. That is songs 21 through 30 from my 120 favorite songs of K-pop, or K-pop songs of 2015. We got the next 10 coming up in the next video, probably coming out tomorrow unless things go wrong for me. So definitely look forward to that. Let me know what some of your favorite K-pop songs of the year are. That's why we've got the comments below for that. Get connected with me on social media. Got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and more. There's links to all those profiles in the description box below. So if you would follow me on those, I would really, really appreciate it. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I'm going to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.